Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I see some people are already filing in, so I appreciate you all. Definitely some exciting things to talk about. We're going to go through some stuff that Hidden's going to talk about. Since he launched it, I'll let him do all the honors, and I might get to sit back and be quiet more than I usually am. Because that's
unfortunately right now there's not much to talk about other than what I plan to do, but I mean,
it's a simple project. There's nothing wrong with that.
It is. It's a very simple project. Wait till you see the website. It'll be nice, but it's going to be a nice and simple website. It's just going to have the links to the white pages, place to connect your wallet so you can see how many reflections you've gotten so far. Cool. Simple things like that. One of the guys who is helping is actually designing a dashboard, and we were the first project that he put on his dashboard.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. I'm talking to him. We're gonna see if we can get that put on the website as well. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just going in to check actually for the fun of it because I don't think I checked how much pArb I've got or how much ARB I've gotten from the pArb. Yeah, I'm up to 10 ARB, so not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, people have made 10% in the first day, not even a full day.
Yeah, nice.
Oops. Yeah, there we go.
And your normal starting chart, but actually really not as bad as most of them. But it's a fun. No. It's slow and it's fun and it's cool. I love it. So,
I mean, we've held 15,000 market cap for about an hour now. Is it?
Nice. Yeah, a couple of sales. Yeah, I'll have to, like I said, I'm going to hopefully DCA a little bit more in for fun, maybe get a second wallet. But hello, everyone. Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
I should have, I can talk to you. I wonder if there's something there. I don't know if there would be something there, Keith. It'd be something that I can get in touch with. I talk to Ox all the time. So maybe there's something with Bulls Tower. They're just doing, I don't know if you know about Bulls at all, Hidden, but they're doing kind of a pizza tower type thing, but with a lot more utility to it and a lot more things to it. So,
I mean, we always look into different ways people can use their pArb.
Yeah, and the nice thing is his pizza tower is, or pizza tower, Bulls Tower is on ARB as well, so that could be a funky little cross pollination opportunity. Maybe we'll see. Off the top, I can talk to him. So,
yeah, we'll look into it, see what we can do to help each other out.
So for the ones that aren't already in the Discord, so I did plant it in my Discord. I kind of put a link to your Discord / the Telegram. Yeah. But for those of them that missed out on that, what's going on here with this token you have pulled up?
So we launched. Let me start by prefacing with this. Myself and one of the guys got into Print Soul, and it's just you buy and every buy and sell, you get X% back in reflections. And we were just sitting there thinking about it, and we're trying to figure out the best, chain to bring this to. And Arbitrum was clear. I mean, they're having some of the best growth. They've outdone Ethereum volume-wise, I think 2 months in a row now. The Arbitrum DAO is very active within the community. So to me and my, couple of my friends, Arbitrum was just the best chain to bring it to. I looked into it. We didn't have any other that I could see right now. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean that there wasn't another one and it just kind of fizzled out. Put it into perspective, we're at a 15,000 market cap right now with only 240 million tokens left in circulation. So this means we are going to go absolutely parabolic once we get some traction. It's going to be insane. Every other one of these has like 100 billion supply. We started with 1 billion. And honestly, we started with a small liquidity pool. We got 10 guys from the community together. They all chipped in undisclosed amount, and they seeded it. 10 people put the money into the LP. I took the time and the money to get the contract written. Shout out to both Coin Factory.
We should give them a little
and
upfront. Magic
upfront.
Yeah.
And then Ace 20, I believe it's called. I apologize for not knowing the name off the top of my head. I'll get it here in a second. But the guys over at Chain Factory were huge in making this, become a reality. Unfortunately, Sushi Swap gave us problems. They kind of lied about the fact that their router was a V2, which it's actually not. We didn't find that out until we tried to go live with the first pair.
Okay.
And so I had to end up going with 1 second here. I just want to find it and get the name right. 20 Lab.
Oh, there you go. He already showed it to Bulls Tower, but yeah, I can talk to Ox anyways as well too. And yeah, this was traded with Chain Factory, right?
The first iteration was. The second iteration was actually created with 20 Lab, which I'll share right now.
Okay, gotcha.
They're both amazing guys. One of the original 10 came to me after we were having the issues with Sushi Swap, and said, hey, let us give it a try. So I originally wanted to go on Camelot because they're number 2 in volume, right behind Uniswap. And 20 Lab was able to get it done in one go. Again, Chain Factory guys were literally helping me for about a week straight trying to figure everything out because the reflections in Arbitrum token apparently is a first on Arbitrum. So we got it out. As you can see, it's real simple here. And shout out to these guys. I mean, they'll also walk you through it. They do have a Discord, Telegram.
So is this a similar thing where it's building the contract on blockchain?
Correct.
Okay. I didn't know anybody else was doing that. That's cool. I figured somebody must have, but I just know Upfront does it.
So we ended up going with them. And then the Upfront, the Chain Factory guys are still helping in the background with different questions I have regarding the contracts and different stuff like that. So I'm very confident in everything we've got set up right now. Some of the plans down the road, I know I've talked about it in Telegram. I talked about it a little bit in Discord. The fact that we're using V2 pools should excite anybody from our Alchemy Trades friends group, because that does mean sometime down the road we might be able to figure out a way to have you guys help maintain a floor at some point. I'm reaching out to both Alchemy and Surge, and we're going to look into the viability of that. But I'm pretty sure last time I talked to them, they did say that the bot does run on V2 pools.
Cool.
So I thought that was interesting because I don't know of any other reflection tokens that would have grid bots and increase the volume. So that would do two things. We'd be able to keep the floor, as we've shown we can do with OPT.
Yeah.
Only this time I wouldn't be against you guys doing it. I'd be the one orchestrating it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we would also be adding volume, which in turn increases your reflections. So it's really a win-win. There is one thing I got to figure out on the back end, but that's not for you guys to worry about. I don't foresee any issues. Like I said, we got right now about 244 million tokens left in circulating supply.
We got a little time.
Give it a little time because I mean I hit enable trade and my phone damn near blew up from the buy button in Telegram. So
and a couple of things. So Gabo, yes, you can get airdrops too. All you have to do is buy the token. I know that's not what you meant, but I'm going to tell you that anyways.
exactly. You're getting airdrops. Everybody with
everybody
pArb
gets airdrops. So Camelot, yes, is the place to buy. I brought up and put this website down below, and then the token ID is, or the contract ID is there as well. If anybody happens to want to jump in, basically it's as simple as it gets. You buy this pArb token by searching in Camelot. You just click on it and just type the token address in there. Oops, I had it, but I guess now I've got this in there. Anyways, you type the token address in there. I think you guys know how to do that by now. And the pArb token comes up, and you buy it with ETH, I guess is the safest bet, right? And you do want to pick V2.
Yes, make sure you're on the V2 tab. I was expressly told when you were buying through Camelot, because Kyber swap does work. Maestro bots do work. And as far as I understand, all the other aggregators work.
Yeah, I think I actually did it this way and it did work, but this way is just better.
Yeah. Well, the reason being, that's why we had an issue with the first contract too, is the aggregator tab on Camelot apparently has more UI built into it than their contract could really sort through.
Gotcha. Blackhawk, I did 10 slippage. I think others have gotten away with 8. It was suggested at first 20, but that was just out of the gate, I presume.
8 to 10 right now, because it's we're kind of mellowing out right now. Like I said, when I hit I can enable trading. Let me go back to what's that?
Did you catch any bots?
No. Unfortunately, the 20 Lab doesn't have the anti-snipe feature like the Chain Factory bot does.
Oh no.
Darn. But, okay. I mean,
that would have been fun though. Could have helped with the coin. With the token.
So as you can see, this is the 15-minute chart. We'll go down to like a 5-minute chart. And as soon as I hit open trading, it literally shot up to the all-time high. I think we got to like a 18 or 19,000 market cap.
Nice. Yeah, and it shoots up like right away. The first 2 people, like nobody really missed anything. And the good thing is you could get in afterwards, nice and slow down at that little dip that we had.
Yeah.
And yeah, Paul, just very, very easy. It's basically a reflection token that reflects Arbitrum token, as opposed to reflecting its own token and tanking itself. Obviously, who knows how long this will last? I mean, is there any? I mean, just like anything, it can go. It's got the same. Yeah. It's still a risky thing, but
yeah, everything in DeFi is risky. Obviously, with this being pretty much 100% community funded, we're not coming in with millions of dollars. But we're trying to get to the point where I can slowly start doing buyback and burns. Like I said, put in the Alchemy Trades bot on it to hold a floor, increase the volume so we get more eyes on and we get more reflections out.
Because the seed round was only like 1,000, right? Like it was nothing crazy. Yeah. It wasn't like there was nobody putting in a boatload of money, and then as soon as the price goes up, they have to dump on everybody. It's just all us just messing around.
And I've been looking, not a single seed investor has sold yet.
Yes. No way, Jose.
And I told one of them, they were asking why, the disparity between the starting price and what they were getting. I said, because we'll be at a point real quick where what you got is a decent return compared to what people are buying in at. So,
well, it takes a couple of sales to bounce it above that. It seems like a big disparaging difference at first when the first person hits go, but it closes its gap really quickly.
It overclosed it, I think, in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah. Any other questions on that, guys? So pretty simple. It's just something fun and different in the space, and you know darn well Hidden's not going to be rugging on you. So
we're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, and there's other things planned for it to try and keep it going and stuff. What's the community behind this token? So I can check out the Discord. It's pretty much hidden.
Well, the 10 seeders are from the FlexIRA community.
Yeah.
I really wanted it to be 10 people that I knew, and who knew me enough to trust me with something like this. So I pulled the 10 out of the FlexIRA community, and myself and Alan from FlexIRA were, and there's one other gentleman. I'm gonna totally butcher his screen name. Crypto Narciso. He was huge in this as well. Pocket is going to be huge in this coming up too.
Am I?
Oh yeah. And then you guys.
Yeah. So community run pretty much, and just something fun and different to do in the space while we're all waiting for the bull to actually really start. And yeah, just something fun. And like I said, I think I gotten, what did I say? I had 10 ARB already from my little that I put in. So yeah, about 10% of what I put in, I guess. And ARB's what, $1.50 or something like that, a little more than that. So that would have been a good idea. Funny, I didn't actually grab any with Vaultek's wallet. I should have. I guess I still technically could. But I don't really want to go too crazy with stuff from a project wallet, but because I could have done PFX or whatever, but I did not. The max wallet size, I guess we didn't go into that. The max wallet size is 20 million tokens. Do we know how much that costs right now?
2%. Right now, we're approaching about $300 for a max wallet.
Okay. So, Keith is going to be huge. Don't you mean
huge?
pArb is going to be huge.
Huge. No fake news.
He's telling himself he's going to be huge. That's a little bit odd there, Keith. You don't usually have that kind of ego.
Well, he's smart. He got a max bag.
I know he did actually. Yes. So yeah, sorry, funny tour. We don't have any pArb in Vaultek. So I could, I guess, like I said, it wouldn't be hard to do. So cool. Maybe we can do a Partnets NFT for you guys. Oh yeah. That might not be worth doing. So I don't know if you know, but for Monstros, they have NFTs that they do up for partners, and there's a little mechanic built in there, I think, that kind of helps both of you guys out, and then it gets the people in Degens 1.5 a little bonus to their rewards if they own that NFT. So
maybe I should reach out to Keith.
Yeah, exactly. You know Keith, huge, yes, guys.
I will say I've through Flex and Bill, I've seemed to have built up a decent network of people on the backside of things as far as devs and website developers and stuff like that go.
Nice. Yeah, this space is all about networking, and that's the biggest thing with it. If you can get the right people, you're doing all right.
We do have one person who said he would show it. I don't know if I should say the price, but for starting, a protocol just starting out, I thought the price was a little steep.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. Other Keith from Monstros, aka Various. Cool. So yeah, that was fun this morning. Actually, or this afternoon, I guess 4:00 is when it launched or whatever. That was fun. It was neat to see it start. I was not as quick on my trigger finger. I usually am, but I was being a good boy and waiting.
You were being good.
And I wanted to get another wallet, but everybody jumped in before me. So
I mean, NFA, of course, but I do see this as being one of the low points still, price wise. But I am kind of biased. Oh, and one other thing, I don't have any pArb. I haven't bought any. The marketing wallet is where all the pArb that hasn't been put into liquidity is right now. And I actually held that back in the deployer wallet because it's exempt from taxes and reflections. So I did that for the first hour to kind of give everybody an extra 12% boost to reflections.
Yes, coolio.
So.
I know Gabo, but everybody likes to talk to the big dog. And we both know, I guess you know Various too, because he was helping with Flex. But by all means, you could technically reach out to Gabo because he's Monster's right-hand man with Keith. So to set up those NFTs if you want to do something fun with Monstros, because they're relaunching. Gab, I need to get some info about that so I can do a video up for what's going on tomorrow. Hopefully I can swing some time to put something together for 1.5, because I don't know if I fully understand it yet, but I have not taken time to know it. So send me some info, please, Gabo, and I will get on doing something for you. You'll do it for 2 or 4 of Molson, LOL.
2 or 4
I didn't even know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I missed the launch, but caught the right at the dip. Nice, good stuff. I was trying to buy at the dip, and my computer wasn't working, and my wife wanted me up for dinner, and I just walked away, and I'm like, ah, crap. But otherwise, I would have bought the dip. So, yeah, but fun. I like it. I love it. Always thought about doing something like that, and just you never do it, right? So it's nice to see it done by somebody I know.
Yeah, it's a leap of faith. I'm like, I wonder if anybody would actually want to do it. And then I asked in Flex's Telegram, and I ended up getting way more people interested in than I ever thought.
Well, like, you got some trust over there from all of them and us and whatever. So yeah.
In all reality, we probably could have done like a bigger seed round, had a little more liquidity.
Yeah,
but it's all good.
Yeah, I'd probably true enough. Had we advertised it before and done that, I mean, it's whatever. It's fun to have it see the thing go blip.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Any questions you guys have? Anything you guys wanted to go into? Things have gotten a little bit stale-ish. I'm trading, but having some good and bad luck with it. I'm doing some stuff, and I do want to get some. I'm trying to get some rules. Doing a ton of back testing with a signal that I'm working with. Once I get that all done, I want to release it out to everybody for an opportunity to try it. Right now, we're just testing it out in James Pelton's Discord. I think I've talked about that before, and it's going well, but it's also it's up and down. So we need to figure out our risk management levels and that kind of stuff to figure that out. And then once we get that, and once I get a good recipe down of how it can be traded, obviously nothing's safe, but traded productively and with proper risk management, then I'll present it to people in a little more of a long-term mindset. Because it's had a bad couple of days, but it happens. So not everything's going to work perfectly, but the math says it's going to work really, really well. But I gotta stabilize the math. Problem is, if you go on a bad run, you can tank your accounts, which I don't want to do. Did I look into Stable Swap last week? I did not. I should reach out to him, or at least Scott the investor, and find out who I can reach out to about it. So let me send Scott a message now. And then I'll sorry, what I'm saying in English, if I could speak, is yes, Funny Tour. I'm messaging Scott the investor right now. I'll get him to get me in touch with the guy, and I'll try and get him on for AMA or something. I don't care if he charges money or anything. I just want to give people a chance to take a look at it and what it's about. And seeing some good rewards with Stable Swap. Okay. Stable Swap guy. All right. Message sent. Everybody hearing my typing? Am I wobbling?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
you are.
Thing wobbles when I do that. I get all like I'm phasing through somewhere.
And to answer your question real quick, Toro, so it takes all the taxes that you pay. There's 8% taxes on buy, sell, 2% transfer. So 2% of buy, sell, 1% of transfer goes to the marketing wallet as Ethereum. And then 6% buy, sell, and 1% of transfers gets collected and then swapped into the Arbitrum that's then distributed.
Cool. What else we got? Oops. Go ahead. Sorry, click. We both were clicking at the same time. Okay, so you've seen some good rewards with that. Yeah, I don't know. The Pulse thing with your last video, prop firm, you pay 5K to pass the account. Is the 5K also traded? So it's not, actually doesn't work like that. The video that I went through kind of, so you put the 5K in to buy a pin, then they will send you the money to buy your prop firm with, which is basically out of that 5K, and you're signing agreements and all that stuff. And then all the people that set up with these pins, all your money that we all earn on our prop firms then gets fed into the contract, and you get tokens back, which are then you can then swap for stable coins with. So it's kind of neat. I'm looking forward to it, seeing how it goes. My account kind of just got set up Monday. It hasn't started trading yet, but he's telling me it's starting tomorrow. It should pass within 2 days with the prop firm that I'm with, and then it'll start trading with real money, and we'll see what comes of it. Once I'm trading with real money, I think I can start earning on any money that they feed into the contract, which is cool. So I can start getting some ROI right away. The one thing we are doing with that, and if you are in my Discord, so I'm offering an opportunity for everybody to get in, rather than saving the 5K each, you can actually get kind of, I guess, what's the word I'm thinking of? Fractionalized ownership of it by buying into Vaultec. So Vaultec will grab the pin, and then anybody that's new to Vaultec, the nice thing is you're going to get the FlexIRA rewards spread out between you guys, so it doesn't hurt existing investors because we've got new revenue sources coming in. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody, and hopefully will help create more revolving rewards for Vaultec holders and start bringing that back to life kind of thing. Now I think is a good time to do it. So tomorrow I'll do an epoch for everybody that's already been in there for a while with what rewards we have finally accumulating from Flex. And then I will launch the token sale at that same time. All the tokens that are purchased during this next epoch will not benefit from those rewards because the tokens won't become vested or available for staking until after the epoch ends. So that'll be fair for everybody, I think. And then if we happen to raise 5 or 10K during this, then we'll buy 1 or 2 pins. If we raise a little bit more than that, then we'll take a look at it, whether we do 3 or whether we do 2, and then maybe do some, I don't know what else. We'll see. Maybe buy some pArb. So yeah. But yeah, please take a look at that. And we'll go from there. Mechanical keyboard. Yeah, I don't know if it is, to be honest with you, but it can be loud when I usually mute myself. Sorry, I got carried away there. Type of crypto generate. Yes, I was. This token sounds like elephant token mechanics. Is there some, I guess, like you're putting money aside for burns and stuff. So I mean, I guess there's some similarity, but there's no Bertha that you're kind of growing, are you?
Well, I guess in a way the market in wallet would be, because that's where, if we need to infuse LP for whatever reason, or like to buy back and burns, add the grid bots, it's going to come out of that. But
yeah, and I guess theoretically, if you were not to need it for a very long time, it could grow quite large if the token took a life of its own. You wouldn't need to buy back really, so it could turn into something like that, I guess, if it got big enough. But that would take a lot of money.
a lot more than I currently have.
Yeah. I assume they use sex, which is CEX, not sex, which is the only thing that I don't like about prop firms. I become in love with DEX instead. So no, they're not using centralized exchanges. There's no reason for a prop firm to use a centralized exchange. A prop firm is doing Forex trading, which is a broker that they're using. The funds actually are taken directly from the payout from them is sent to crypto, whatever wallet you want to send it to. So in this case, we just send the crypto directly to the smart contract. So there's really no centralized exchanges involved with prop firms. They're a totally separate beast. Now, brokers technically are a centralized exchange, if you will, but it's the only way you can go for Forex trading because you need the volume. And you need the liquidity and stuff. You can't do that outside of this. And yeah, that's just all there is to it for that side of it, I guess. Looks like there was an ARB buy.
Yeah, new user.
A new wallet altogether. Nice.
Yeah.
Except there's no supply shock. Yeah, so I mean, you're not doing the same parabolic. I don't think there'll be a parabolic kind of up for this kind of thing. It'll be a steady grind up or grind down.
I mean, if we start burning tokens, it'll
knock
a few zeros off with low circulating supply.
Just use V2 to be safe, Blackhawk. Hawken. So
Yeah, I get where you're coming from that too, Gab.
yeah, I do too, Gabo. Don't get me wrong, but there's no way around it. And some of the brokers, I don't know if I like if they're the perfect ones they're using. I use one called TCT, which I love, and I know I feel like, all right, I can't say I know, but I feel like they're a very real broker, so it's kind of handy to go through them. But I did talk to Nick about maybe using TCT because I think it would be a good balance for them. But yeah, no, it's you're right. I mean, no matter what, there is some necessary evils with this side of things. But if they've got a bot that works, which supposedly they've already been testing for a long time, then the steady income stream that's going to create for me is massive. Well, massive. $2,000 a month is a pretty darn nice passive income that I can walk away from, kind of thing, right? Is what they're hoping for, I guess, if you will. So, or that's their aim, $2,000 to $5,000. So, but yeah. And there's another sale. Look at that, 2 in a row. Both new wallets. Oh yeah, new. Okay, I see what you're saying. Buyer position. Cool. Welcome to the club if you're here live with us, guys. Yeah, any other questions? Anything you guys are interested in? Like I said, I know Gab was here, and like I said, I'll do something on Monstros because I think they're kind of phasing into a brand new idea, sort of, or a new something different than what they were planning on doing originally when Degens got liquidated, but the liquidation happened very quickly, so I think they're trying to get around that. So woohoo, thanks, Paul. Welcome to the party, or welcome to the boys club or persons club. Gotta be gender neutral. Anything else you're into, or you've been pretty just focused on this, I guess, eh?
For the past couple of days, I know some of you guys, if you're in the Flex, have been kind of following my airdrops and whatnot. Stride is doing a huge airdrop right now. Like to the point where I pulled everything out of everything else I am doing, and I'm trying to get this airdrop.
Wow.
Stride, let me get up here. It's a multi-chain liquid staking app for Cosmos.
Okay.
And they are going absolutely fucking bonkers. I think it got up to close to $7.
Nice.
So what you do, at least for right now, they're doing a liquid staking TIA airdrop. So you come to Stride, app.stride.zone, and you take your TIA, your Celestia, and you stake it, and then you get ST TIA. And now the first 4 or 5 days, you had to hold it on the Stride chain. But Monday to 5th, they actually added a pool over on Osmosis where they're actually allowing you to stake it and get APR and still qualify for the airdrop, as you saw here. I'm getting about 7 a day. I've been doing it since the second day. There's people getting like 6,000 Stride. They're literally staking hundreds, if not millions of dollars right now.
Wild.
to get that much. It's absolutely insane. But if you have the money in Cosmos, I 100% myself, Bill, we're going huge into this. Like I said, I pulled all my farming out of everything else, and I'm going hard on the Stride airdrop. We do suggest throwing it into the Osmosis pool, so you're at least getting something while you're holding it. The big downside to this is that what you earn unlocks in 6 months from the day you earn it. So
what you earn on Osmosis or what you earn on here?
On here for the airdrop. So, for example, I got 7.7 Stride today. So in 6 months from today, it unlocks.
Oh, okay. So which I guess is hopefully good for the token, but it's going to be a slow and steady burn down, I guess, as those start unlocking. But interesting.
I
And
mean,
the only thing you have to do is buy the token, and you can start earning on osmosis at least, anyways, to start ROI.
let's I'll show everybody over there too, real quick.
I will get to you, Nathan, in a second.
Come on. So apparently, the Dimension airdrop broke Solana today too.
Is that what did it? I heard they were
Yeah.
having issues. I don't know how they're going to manage if they keep having issues, though. But
So this is the pool I'm in right now. I don't know why it's shown 45% APR, because when I put it in, it was at like almost 1,000% APR.
so
Unless it dropped that hard from everybody doing it, which, I guess it could.
yeah, because it looks like your range is fine.
Yeah, and it's literally just pegged 1-to-1 right now.
So wild. Wild. Cool. Neat. I'm just going to this one here, so I'm just gonna flip screen share here. But so SparkSwap, I have no issues with it. I honestly haven't done anything with it, to be honest with you. But I have all the faith in anything. Oh my gosh, who am I thinking of? Why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? This is
AJ.
horrible. AJ, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I have all the faith in AJ and doing stuff that's good. I don't know what I haven't, like I said, I haven't looked at them in a while. I mean, their farms, I mean, there's still some crazy APYs for one that's pegged to a stable coin. But obviously, you run the risk of what Spark's going to do, or what is SDAI? That's usually a stable coin, but yeah, this one's obviously very high risk because you're doing two tokens that are high risk, but there's some good
anything
APYs.
with that S in front of it. Anything with the S in front of it is a liquid staked.
Oh, okay.
Typically, not always, but
yeah. So I mean, it's a liquidity pool. I think more people should be in farms, in liquidity farms. What you have to keep in mind is any of these are going to be a really good place to be as money starts coming into DeFi, to any of DeFi, because then you're taking part on earning income on all the transactions that everybody are doing when they're bringing all their money in. So when you pay a fee to swap a token, that fee is going to people that are in these liquidity pools. So I think more people should have at least part of their portfolio in here, in farms and in pools and all this kind of stuff. Which ones you choose it depends on where you think the money's going. If you think the money's coming into Pulse in a big way, then you want to have a piece of this pie. SparkSwap is a good place to do it. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but that's my kind of view as any of them. Yeah, thanks guys. AJ, yeah, I don't know. And Brockman, of course, last name. I don't know. I pull mind blanks on names so often. Faces I'll never forget, but names I'm terrible. And welcome, Black Hawken. So yeah, so hopefully that kind of answers your question. But yeah, that's my opinion is about any of those. You can at least feel safe that this one's not going to be a rugging one, because there has been ones that have really screwed the pooch, either rugged or they've just been poorly set up or been exploited. You won't I assume you're not going to see that. Obviously, no guarantees from something that AJ does, because we've never seen that before. So yeah, impermanent loss is something you have to be careful of. You can't just go into blind willy-nilly. But in the most part, if you're earning a proper APY, or if you have a stable token, you're kind of limiting your impermanent loss, at least trying to. I'll probably do some videos on that stuff, because I don't know if people still understand what that all means. But basically, if the price of, like, for instance, Spark and PLS, those two are very volatile pairs. If one goes down and the other goes up, well, you have to rebalance your pool. So you're selling Spark to buy PLS and vice versa to balance your pool out. So, yeah, true. They're full range ones, eh? So they're not concentrated. So you might you don't have impermanent loss technically, which is another benefit to anything that AJ does, because he usually does smart things like that. So yeah, the DAI, what's the DAI one at? Oh yeah, I gotta scroll down. I have to be on the website. Oh yeah, a stable pair at 50, like basically a stable to a stable. It looks like it's being propped up a little bit with a multiplier right now, but still, that's crazy. So, because that's pretty risk-free-ish. So, Even this one's not a bad one for an ETH pair too. So yeah, there's some good APYs there. So nothing wrong there. Any thoughts there? Sorry, Hidden?
No, I have some in the Spark too.
Oh,
I forget about it. Pulse just doesn't. Yeah,
it's a pain in the butt to get there right now.
It really is, and everybody's saying just wait because after this trial and all this, and it's like,
yeah, if you can if you don't have to sell it and you can hold it, I think there'd be some good opportunities there when they make it easier to onboard, because Pulse itself will, I think, do well in the end, but you're right, it is a little bit of pain. Yeah, exactly, Toro. That's the other thing you have to keep in mind. Depending on each liquidity pool is different, but they're paying out in tokens that may not have the greatest value or residual value. So yeah, you might get this 145% APY, but if the value of the token drops, then you're not really getting a whole lot of value out of that. Whereas something like Pancake Swap, where you're getting cake, that token has a lot of bright future probably ahead of it when the bull run comes in, and you'll see a pretty darn large. So if you could put into a Pancake Swap liquidity pool, not pull out any profits for now, but just accumulate cake, I think you'd be in a pretty darn good shape. So it's on Pulse chain, Black. So yeah, there's some quick nuggets. So we're coming up on the 40-minute mark, so we won't be too much longer, but we gave
it's already been 40 minutes.
I know, it's crazy. It goes well, especially when we spent like half of it talking about pArb, and it works out well.
Right.
Oh yeah, you know what? I honestly, and I don't have stuff in cake. I'm the worst person. I know what you should be doing as a financial advisor. I actually was a financial advisor at the bank. I am not a financial advisor.
No longer.
I have no qualifications. I need to be careful with that. And yeah, I'm the worst for doing the right things for myself, but I know what to tell other people what to do, or at least suggest what they could do. Oh, funny. That's true. I honestly, because I'm not invested in them, I didn't really think about it, talking about it, to be honest with you. And it's funny how you lump Elephant with Project 79. That's not very kind of you. So is anybody here invested in Project 79? I think, funny, Turo, you are quite heavily, or not, I don't know if heavily, I shouldn't say words for you, because I really don't know how much or how little you have in there. But
I'm personally not, but I've had a couple people actually message me regarding it. And I don't know the full extent of what's going on, but I know it's been a couple months.
Yeah.
They pretty much took all your money and said you own 40% of the gold mine in Africa, I think it is. And
yeah, there's a little more to it, but basically there's been one of the people on the team, I guess, has misappropriated some of the funds and walked away with it. So there's actually legal action coming in on it. I don't want to speak too much about, I mean, I know enough because we have Sam, who's well entrenched in there and knows a lot about it, in both Flex, actually, technically, and in James Pelton's Discord or Telegram and Discord. So he keeps us well apprised of what's going on because he mods, I think, in there. And I mean, it sounds like things will work out, but unfortunately, there definitely is some turmoil in there right now, which, like I said, I prefer maybe not to go into a great detail because I'm not invested. It was not one of the ones I chose to. A lot of those ones, and I'm sorry for comparing it to yield nodes, but a lot of the slower APY stuff, I find them just as risky sometimes as the faster APY stuff that we know is so degen-y, because oftentimes by the time you start actually getting some real ROI on it, something goes wrong. It just takes longer for it to go wrong because it's got a slower APY. And I've never been proven wrong so far, unfortunately. And it's sad to see Project 79 go this route. So yeah, okay, Toro, yeah. So it's his biggest investment. So I'm sorry to see this go the way it's going right now. Obviously, it sounds like there's a lot of hope there still available for it. But the issue to me and my big kind of qualm with it that I've said inside a couple of places is, like, if you allow someone to misappropriate some of your money, then what are you guys doing to make sure that, like, would something this big with this much money involved in it not have checks and balances in place to make sure this kind of thing can happen, or at least not a a massive amount of it happen to the extent that it is? Like, would there not have been writing on the wall sooner? I don't know, because I'm not involved in it, and I don't know because I'm not in the middle of it, and neither do any of us really. And that's what makes it hard, because it, again, ruins the reputation of DeFi, and it shouldn't need to be this way. So yes, I know. Well, in Creative Wealth, actually, no, Creative Wealth there was nothing wrong done there, right? Or are you talking Creative Wealth? Sorry, that's true. Are you talking Creative Wealth, as in creative moving and money, or are you talking about Creative Wealth, the bot that we had? Creative Wealth, there was nothing ill will there. The bot blew up. It sucks. It's unfortunate, and I'm going to do everything I can to try and make it right in the long term. But there is tons of stuff that ended up going by the wrong direction. And I've had my own projects, including Creative Wealth and PFX, go the wrong way. So I get how it happens, but I don't get how one of that size, with a team that large, with a purpose that is to keep the funds safe and controlled, how it could go that route. So hey, no worries, Blackhawk, nothing to apologize for. So yeah, it's unfortunate to see it, because I mean, we're not dealing with something where it's like, even not to bring up PGV, but PGV was in some extent a one-man show, and it was hidden behind that one man. At least Project 79, there was a team of people that were all hopefully holding each other accountable. So how does somebody get away with this when each of them are holding each other accountable, I guess, is what I'm trying to get to with my soapbox there. And I guess any more thoughts for you? I know you had a few at the start, but any more thoughts on that one there? Hidden?
No, I agree. And it's tough to say, because we don't know. Honestly, we don't know the background of these people when they come in.
Yeah,
and they're in these big, businesses, because that's really what they are,
or what they're trying to be.
Exactly. And they could say, oh, I have 15 plus years of experience, can bullshit their way through an interview. But on the internet, how do you really know?
Yeah.
And without any real business experience, a lot of these are, I don't want to say a lot, but I would say probably a good majority of these that have had this happen, minus a few, I'm not going there. We all know, because we were all told about 50 million times we'd get our money back. But
yeah, I did already mention PGD earlier, so yeah, that's the hard. And the problem is, we're not. There's no governing body holding these guys accountable and to proving anything either. So what story is true? And we don't know what happened to the person that did take the money. Was there some type of reason for that that's maybe explainable or understandable? I get how that might seem impossible, but there's threats, there's things that that can happen in this world that we don't know. So I don't know. It's hard.
And it's like I was, get into, coming into something like that, coming into that much money with no real business background. You don't know the steps you need to take to protect yourself from shit like this. Yeah. Which is why, Bill, I have a lot of faith in that man, because he runs to, multi-million-dollar businesses in real life. Yeah. He knows the steps he needs to take. He knows, where to have the, engineering controls or other types of, damage controls put in place, and different triggers for everything. So, I really do. You got to have real life business acumen to come into this space and not get fucked over.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, but and hopefully that ends well. I have hope that they're going to find a way through it. I mean, they do still. I don't think it was a massive amount of their treasury that was taken, but because they still have money in different compartments, I guess, if you will. But it'd be interesting to see what happens. So. Yeah, I mean, they had insurance for some of that, so I mean, there is things that protect them against that kind of stuff. But
and on top of that, and I guess I should probably be careful saying this, but in particular, certain countries in which they're obviously going to be operating, I guess the morals and the ethics could be different. You know, you could have police there that are bought by someone else. And then when you're transporting, you know, we see it all the time in the news.
Yep.
So that would have honestly been one of my worries too, Black.
Yep. Well, and with all this stuff, right? With any business, there's risks, and businesses don't start making money for the first 3 years of their existence. So, a lot of this is just it's going to take time. And not only that, as we spoke about in this DeFi space, we are A, the Wild Wild West, B, we're 2001 or 1999 of the tech boom era. We're still in this crazy phase where it's cowboys and Indians. It's you don't know who's going to win, who's going to get out of this. And sometimes it's not even the business acumen, it's luck. Like there's so many variables that we have no control over that will dictate what comes out ahead on this. And because of the information age and all the stuff we have now, it's going to become even more diluted because than it was in the internet boom, because there was less companies, less corporations, less things, and now there's more information, more people, more of this, more of that. So it's going to be an interesting time. I'm excited, but also like
nervous.
Yeah, I guess that's the other word. So,
well, like you said, I mean, nowadays we have so much information at our fingertips that you almost kind of get overloaded in the information gathering, you know.
Who would have predicted a dog with a hat meme coin would say? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what the actual
or Solana spelled backwards.
Yeah. I was just gonna pull it up. I feel like looking at the buys I've just seen, it might be worth pulling the chart back up again. Someone beat me to it.
Oh, wow.
Not someone, the real someone, not the.
Look at that!
Damn! Look at the chart.
Go ahead and pull it up.
Are you pulling it up?
No, you. I'll let you do the honors.
It's your thing. Now I can move things around. God damn it!
I'm just looking in awe.
I'm not moving my computer around properly for this. There we go. Now I got it. Present. Share screen. That one. As I cancel my share screen, dummy. Oh my gosh, you should have done this. I can't seem to use my computer. Present. Share screen.
Whoa, look at that.
We're above a new high.
Yeah, sweet. Just hit a new high, guys.
Thank you all who are watching and hanging around and playing around. That's cool. We'll have to see how that goes. And it's a couple of cells there, but nothing crazy. So coolio. What's our market cap? 25K market cap. Did you expect that in the first day?
I did not. I honestly did not. And what's even crazier about this is we're down to 190 million circulating supply.
Well, you eat up 20 million if for every wallet maxed out.
Yeah,
goes quick, I guess.
It does go quick, but I'm really interested in how this last 100 million is going to go price wise.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to think when do the rebasing? Did we talk about that? When does that happen?
Oh,
there's
yes.
Parameters, eh?
Sorry about that. So
you got distracted by the Telegram.
I am. I'm trying to help. Price impact.
Random meme put in there. So yeah, anything else, guys? We'll get him to find out. I just want to talk about quickly about the two ways that it does the payouts, but until you see what.
Sorry, guys. So there's two ways. Every 2 hours, it automatically will send out what's ever been pooled. And when we reach 0.5% of the total in pArb, which is, I believe, 0.5%, which I believe is every million pArb, if I'm doing that correctly. Might be a little bit more. But people were getting 10 plus ARB, at a rip here. So,
okay. Yeah, I was hoping to see another payout for fun if it had a hit with all those buys, but I guess not quite yet.
Let's see what that is, because now I'm curious. 5%.
Nice. You just bought and you're in profit.
5 million. Every 5 million, it'll send out.
Okay, we must be getting close to that.
Yeah, we gotta be. I mean, we should be over that at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's actually a $9 million buy. So interesting. Yes, at the high. Yes, our Lambos are on order now. Funny, Turo. I 3x my money. Why didn't I put more? I should see, actually. I wonder what mine is if I was to sell it all. I'm not going to. I have 1.6 million. I didn't max out a wallet because I didn't have enough funds around at the time. But
this is crazy. I'm 100% never thought we'd get up to 26,000 market cap in the first 9-10 hours.
Yeah, exactly. What's ETH at 3,000 right now?
Like 2,300, 2,400.
What was it, lower? 1.69 7 times 2,300. Ooh, 400. I've like 4x. Nice. But I'm holding. Even if I'm dumb, because I do that. I'm terrible for holding too long. Yeah, look at that. Proud of you, Hidden. He's always with the sentimental. We're rich, yes. Awesome. Well, that was cool. I was really happy to see that. We can get at the high during our blockchain after hours. We need to see what the chart looks like next week.
Yeah.
So 20 million is the max wallet, girls. So I'm at 1 point. I think I'm at 16 million. So I got to try and buy some more later. But yeah, because I like to max out my wallet. I should have maxed it in the first place, but I did not. I think I have some money on another wallet, but yeah, I got in 10 ARB, so that's like $25. So I got like $25 already in disbursements, I think. So no, insane. What's ARB at right now?
ARB is almost $2.
Oh, it is almost $2. Okay, yeah. So I've got $200 or $20. So cool. So the pArb payout token. So pArb is the token that you get, and then the ARB token is the token you get airdropped. I do have the contract address here. I can get for you. Do you have all that in the Discord and the Telegram, by the way? Because I felt like that.
That's a good question. I don't have ARB. I think I do.
Okay, so
I'm actually looking up right now.
Yeah, no worries. So what I've just dropped there is the ARB token that you get the reflections of, and then pArb is the token you're buying that Hidden has produced along with his little team to give us some fun. Oh, look at that. Now somebody has to drain on our parade and go and sell some.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't have said I was 4x, and then they like jumping on there to.
That's right. We need the cells. Exactly. Cells help trigger the reflections as well.
Oh, there you go. I should go see now. What did Let's go see what I did. That's not. Maybe it moved. I don't know. I wonder if I refresh. Yeah, because I still have 10. I'm still at 10, so maybe I got a few more ARB, like a few points of an ARB, but I'm still at 10 point something. But I don't know. Can you guys see when I move my MetaMask open? Like right now, can you see my MetaMask in the screen?
No.
I'm gonna say no. Okay. Yeah, it's just sharing the screen, not my pull down menu. And this is based on so you've based this whole tokenomics and all that stuff on PSOL? Okay.
Yeah, I liked what I saw over there. They got up to a high of 25 million, I believe it was, market cap.
Oh geez. Imagine that hits that.
They're sitting on 12 million right now, and they have been for this whole week so far. Last I checked, actually, it might be a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let me check real quick, just for the hell of it, right, guys?
Do they have the same kind of, like, is it max wallet size and all that stuff, or that was just you put that in there to help protect?
I put that in there so somebody couldn't come in and literally buy the entire supply in one go. Yeah. I am gonna increase that once we get higher market cap, and a goal I have in mind is to increase that right around when it's like $2,000 for a max wallet. I might seek some counsel and see what the best price for max wallet should be, depending on different market caps.
Gotcha.
And we'll go from there.
There you go. And you're popping a bottle of champagne. But you're and just to, I guess, clear, I know you said it at the start, but I don't know if everybody's here. You're not actually making anything off of this.
No,
which is so
I
silly.
don't have a bag.
But do you
Everything
make or a team wallet of some sorts where you get some type of benefit from this?
No.
Dude.
No. I mean, the marketing bag is for marketing and everything like that. If I might put it to a vote or something asking, because this, to be honest with you, was actually a fairly inexpensive endeavor. I may ask the community if I can take out what it costs to ROI, and then
Gotcha.
pretty much roll from there.
Yeah. You buy girls, I guess, grab some at the top there, but that's okay. It'll come back. It'll go back up. There'll be a little dip.
That'll be a dip at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's a few of us that'll hold for a bit to help hold it up, because there's no reason to do anything yet, especially if it takes off. This will be quite a nice little whatever.
So let me share the screen. Where the fuck is it? Right here. So this is what it's based off of. This is print on Solana. As you can see, they have 28,000 holders, and their fully diluted market cap is 13.6 million at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. TVL is 1 million, and they're doing $275,000 worth of volume.
Well, if it gets to that kind of size, we can all pay you some money.
And we're pretty much right in line with everything right here. If you can, I don't know if you can really see that, but their max wallets are right around what ours are at the moment. 2% is our max wallet.
Okay.
It looks like they got one person that the owner has 4%. So
interesting. And that could be multiple wallets, but who knows, I guess, but whatever.
Yeah.
A few people, obviously. Okay, Keith already approved your payout to yourself. And then SX obviously says you should be making something. Are you providing liquidity as well on Camelot?
The protocol is.
I guess it's all built on that, yeah.
Yeah. The first 10 people who gave $100 each, and they seeded it. They're doing pretty well.
Nice. Print took off after the airdrop a few weeks ago. Yeah, I wonder if with the marketing, if over time, instead of even burning, if you can do an airdrop and increase max wallet at that time, might be a cool way to do it.
It's up to, of course, obviously I got the end say, but I'm going to ask you guys. I mean,
yeah.
You're the ones
well,
that
and there's
are
some people that are
money in me, so
tokenomic gurus too that we should probably, like, Various might even be somebody to have a chat with, but
100% going to bring people in. I mean, that's how I got it done. I mean, one of our devs for FlexIRA has been on his side time doing the website for us. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then at some point, once we get some money into the marketing wallet, I'm going to ask to be able to use it to get a professional design done by Soto at Creative Direction.
Okay, cool.
He's the one that does all of Flex's stuff as well. So
cool.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how far we can take this.
Nice.
Especially with, hopefully, I don't exactly know, but I'm hoping we can get some grid bots on it, get some volume really going. Even if it's just, the protocol itself running the grid bot.
Cool. Oh, and I just went back and looked. So it looks like 33 minutes ago I got half an ARB. So it looks like the last one was 33 minutes ago.
Nice.
And then 8 of it was 3 hours and 34 minutes ago. And then there's my 2 purchases. Okay, cool. Just thought I'd check. Need some pumponomics.
Pumponomics. So just so everybody's aware, the marketing wallet has the 0.15 ETH from taxes, another 125 million pArb for various things. We can figure out some stuff to do, maybe airdrops, cool incentivized stuff, and 14 ARB so far.
Yeah. And yeah, Soto did do Vaultec as well. I forgot. I just remembered that too. Thank you for reminding me. He did our website and white paper and a few things for us. I think we actually went through that. So he can increase it. I thought somebody just asked that. You must have zoned out, Keith. Oh yeah, you asked twice. We answered you already. He can increase the supply.
It's non-mintable.
Oh, I thought you said you could. Sorry, what happens when it's gone then?
Well, like I said, the price is going to go parabolic to the point where it's probably like $10,000 for half
people
a
will sell, I
pArb.
guess, and then they can, yeah. No, you didn't get the answer. Sorry, Keith. I thought he had answered it when I put it up, but he didn't answer it. I thought I heard the answer, but I magically didn't.
That's on me. So another thing I'm looking at and just thinking to myself is it's actually deflationary on its own, because it's selling the print, the pArb, to be able to do the reflections.
Yeah, so it's holding the price steady-ish that way from going too crazy up.
So
okay.
It's an interesting beast, to say the least.
Yeah. No, it's fun. So basically it just depends whether you want to go Telegram or Discord or both. But you can come on in and have a chat with everybody in here. Is the did I copy it? Nope, I didn't copy it. Wow, I can't use computers, it seems, today. Why is it?
You okay?
Well, I'm like, usually I click on the link and it just copies it, but this time it's actually making me actually right click and copy. In Telegram, usually I just click on it. But anyways, there's the Telegram. And if you prefer Discord, he's doing a decent job of keeping them both up to date, which is nice because a lot of people don't.
That's another, I'm going to eventually here. I know I said I was going to have a white paper out last night, but I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 different things at once here. And time just literally flies by when you're doing about 4 things. So I will have a white paper out, hopefully at least by the time the website's done. I'm really pushing to try and have the website done by Friday. I don't like giving out hard dates.
Never.
As you know. So I'm hoping by Friday, but that's not a guarantee. White paper is going to be out either, tonight or tomorrow. It's real simple. There's not much to this, guys. I mean, it's literally buy, hold, and print. Mm-hmm. We've been talking, maybe do some, different things with different protocols, Monstros, maybe Bolt Towers, if we can get that running. I don't know if I mentioned it. One of the guys is actually doing he calls it a degen dashboard, and you can actually connect your wallet.
Yeah. You mentioned it very quickly at the start, but I don't know if it was clear.
Let me see if I can find it. I hope he doesn't mind me showing it, because I looked at it and it's absolutely amazing, and it's still only in beta. So let me open this real quick. And I'll give a quick, just to show you guys what's going on. And I believe we're going to have this up on our website for pArb. It's fucking cool. I mean, so far we've given out 550 Arbitrum. That's over $1,000 already.
Yep, nice.
$1.80. That's just under $1,000. It tells you how much per token, per 1 million. You connect your wallets here, and it shows you the different protocols you're in, and You got your Twitter page and everything like that, linked to it. So that's going to be one of the first additions to our website once we get it up.
Coolio. All right, one last question, Toro. You caught me at now we're like an hour and 10 minutes, so I really want to. I got to get to bed because I'm up early doing trading and stuff. Any updates on Flex? There was a new logo shared. I missed that.
Yep.
Cool.
And that's the new logos for our injective chain protocol that we're building. We are making a radiant copy, fork, I guess. I don't know. Copy fork.
Yes, that's been talked about for a bit.
So that's going to be huge. It's going to be another income to all of our Flex members. So that's what that is. If you want to go through, if you have any feedback on it, Bill's like under several feet of snow, I guess, these last couple of days.
It's normal for us Canadians. Actually, we're not that bad here. But
any feedback you guys can give me that I can send would be helpful. But
nice.
That's going to have a testnet working. I forget the acronym for it. Working testnet protocol probably within a month.
Cool. Exciting stuff down the pipes. And we're going to start some revenues coming in from that. I think from the IRL stuff starting April-ish, I think he said last. And so there's lots of upside. And we've had some pretty good, we actually had some pretty good drops now the last couple of weeks.
I think it's got to be over 20,000 the past week and a half.
Yeah,
easily.
Nice. Yeah. So no, I've definitely seen that. I got to check out. I'm gonna do a Vaultec airdrop or a Vaultec epoch tomorrow. So I got to double check where we're at and pull some things out. So, so yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys, we'll leave you at that. If there's anything else, you know where to find us, and just give us some messages. And anything else you want to see on here, I know Crypto Crazy actually said it earlier on. If you get a chance, do hit that like and subscribe for us to keep this growing. Yeah, have yourselves a fantastic rest of your